Okay, so this VH1 movie that aired in 2000 was made fast and cheap and looked it. Plus, the wrongities are obvious. David's too tall. Micky's hair is always curly. And Michael's Texas accent is a boot, non-existent. But far, far more egregious. Just who were the actors playing? Michael. What's with all the smiling, the socializing, the wool hat wearing? Where was the taciturn Texan who rarely hung out with the other guys, and whose humor was far more acerbic? And about this, Monkey Mike wore the woolly wonder all the time, not the real Michael Nesmith. So when he threw the famous punch at the Beverly Hills Hotel, why was he wearing this? To wrongly costume Michael to look like his cartoonish character drains the gravitas right out of the real man. No one took Monkey Mike seriously, but they certainly did Michael. Micky, true, high energy, a little frantic. He was Mr. Showbuzzy. Well, first impressions can be wrong. As Peter discovered, Micky was much more than that. Where was this Micky? Upon hearing this bad review of Head, Micky makes this joke. A reaction worthy of his TV character. Micky, a legit actor, was proud of his acting in that film, so that review hurt. Where was his pain? This was an opportunity to show him as deeper than a wisecracking smart aleck. But nope. David, yes, a nice guy. But according to this film, that's all he was. The real David Jones was also cheeky with an edgy sense of humor. And according to Bobby Hart, he was so complex he was a bit of a mystery. But the film's character? Not even Sherlock could find more than one thin layer. Without a doubt, David and Peter's punch-up. David hit Peter first, and only then did Peter hit him back. And apparently this is why. But how, when David was so... See the problem? Michael, Micky, and David's portrayals were based on Mike, Micky, and Davy. They're television characters, not the real guys. The exception? Peter. He played the naive dummy on TV, the exact opposite to the free-loving intellectual in real life. Because the actor couldn't portray him based on Monkey Peter, by default he comes across as the most genuine. But what's off? Sadly, he's depicted as more of a flake than a deep thinker. Where was the heartfelt hippie who got into trouble for speaking his mind? This, of course. Peter as the heavy in order to maintain David's angelic persona. And that brings us to the overall most ridiculous scene. The ending. Together on a beach, socializing. And then... oh, brother. They burst into the theme song? And they do the monkey walk? That was worthy of their TV characters, not the real guys. This is such bull. Here's the deal. Real people have warts, the parts of their personalities that aren't so pretty. That's the problem with most biopics. Too much ointment. So by being based on their TV personas and with the application of all that ointment, Michael, Micky, David, and Peter came across as no better than one-dimensional, rather than the deep, conflicted, complex human beings they really were. How complex was David? Years later, he became very bitter. Speaking of Bob Rafelson and Bert Schneider, where the heck were they? You can't tell the true story of the Monkees without including the real producers and their real involvement. So, Wiping their existence from this film is yet another portrayal Daydream Believers got